another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than my normal content. We're going to be ranking every Spider-Man movie just because Spider-Man No Way Home came out, and I really love those movies. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first one is Spider-Man Far From Home. It's not a great film. It's very rewatchable, and I think the villain's really good. All the actors are amazing in that movie. I think Tom Holland is actually the perfect Spider-Man. So, but with the end of Homecoming, it's kind of like showing that he's becoming his own character and he doesn't need Tony Stark. But in this one, they just backtrack that, and it's like Homecoming, but in a different setting. It's kind of how I look at it a little bit, kind of, if you get what I'm saying. Spider-Man Homecoming, I think borderline S tier, but I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A tier, just because. Mainly because of two movies that I'm going to put up there later. They're just a lot bigger, like, movie-wise, like No Way Home, obviously. It's kind of a spoiler for going on. But the reason I put it in A is because I think the Vulture is the second best villain out of the Spider-Man movies. And Tom Holland, I think, is, like I said, the perfect Spider-Man. He does an amazing job. And I'm fine with the Tony Stark armor, like gadgets and stuff. I think it works in this film. Because at the end, he doesn't use it, you know? I think it works perfectly. We're going to save No Way Home for the last, so let's move on to the Sam Rami trilogy. This is a B. Maybe an A. I'm going to keep it at B, though, just because I think some of the acting can be iffy, and it hasn't aged greatly. Visual effects style, obviously, it's the oldest one. I'm just going to dock it a little bit for that. Green Goblin, though, the actor for Willem Dafoe, he does an amazing job. It's just the other actors, it's okay. And also, MJ, I hate her in these movies. I hate her. God, she's really bad. Spider-Man 2, this can be controversial, I think, but I'm going to put that in A. Doc Ock's amazing. The acting's gotten better. And I really like the storyline, how Peter loses his powers and stuff. He has to overcome that. That's really good, but there's just two movies. I think you already know what they are. I'm going to put up there. I just can't put them on that level. Nope. Spider-Man 3. I'm going to put it in C, because I actually really like Sandman in this movie. Sandman does a great job. Hobgoblin okay. He was set up for 3 films, so it's okay. But the Venom storyline is just terrible. They did not know what they're doing, and Gwen Stacy was just there to be there. Also, I hate MJ. If MJ was better, I'd probably have this movie in S, honestly. That's all I have to say about that movie. It's pretty bad. Just there's too much going on. The Amazing Spider-Man, I think it's better than Far From Home. I think it's super slow, and that it's the second origin movie we had. I don't think we needed 2 full Spider-Man movies about his origin. We've already seen it, and it's just a worse telling story of that. And the Lizard, average villain. Andrew Garfield is great. All the actors in this movie are great, like Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield, they're all great. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I hate this movie. Rhino is just a dude screaming, and then everything about Harry and Green Goblin is bad. The Green Goblin, he just looks bad. The villain's just bad in general, and they want you to care about him, even though he's not even in the first one. They're like, oh yeah, we're best friends. He's not in the first one. You should not care about this character. And Spider-Man won't give him some blood, and that's how he turns into it. And then just everything about his parents is terrible. They should not have. It makes him like Spider-Man almost like a chosen character when he's supposed to be like an everyday person. And it's so bad. I hate that movie. Venom and Carnage. It's a fun film. It's not great. It's just fun. That's all it is. It's just a fun film. The first Venom is just a worse version of that. It's just a fun film. You go and watch it and just turn your brain off and you watch it. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's an easy S tier. I don't think I even need to explain why. Spider-Man No Way Home. It's the best Spider-Man movie of all time. It has like, it's almost like all 8 films in one. It has like most of the villains, it has all 3 Spider-Man, and they just do it so well. Most of the time you would think there'd be too much going on, but in this one there's not. There's not too much going on, which is actually very surprising since they normally can't do that. And Green Goblin, that Willem Dafoe is just the perfect actor, and he was the best villain in that movie. Oh my god, he actually terrified me in that movie. Tom Holland really showed off his acting skills in this movie. I feel like with Aunt May's death. Oh my god, he does amazing performance. Andrew and Tobey are there. They really are just. I feel like they're there. Like, they always do an amazing job and they do a lot of jokes, but I think they could have done more with their characters, which maybe we'll see in the future. But besides that, 10 out of 10 movie. 11 out of 10 movie even. Perfect. Alright, this is the ultimate Spider-Man tier list. It's the only correct way to put him. But, I'm just joking, obviously. But, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content in the future. Hey, bye.